I always say that in football, it's never.
By the way, you look better with the jacket.
No, it's all good. I don't.
Even if it's true,
it's not.
You don't say that.
No, it's not even. It's not.
You're not. Why you
What is
comment
a
on your
cheeky
guy?
guy? Slide guy.
It's not.
It's
not Paris. It's not Paris Fashion Week.
So I'm here. I'm thinking of the output already.
Don't worry.
If you don't get out,
No, I'm serious. I'm already editing in my head. No, I'm
Producer.
serious. No, I'm actually.
Are you
serious.
art director?
Don't worry. It's not
Fashion
Fashion Paris Week.
Alright.
I'll be Paris Fashion Week.
I'm just saying.
No, it's good. I turned the AC on. I put my jacket back. Do we have it, all the eyes?
we don't. There's no any eye.
I want this you.
Nah, no, it's there.
Yes.
Emi like Otutu.
Okay, Isaac, let's have one.
Let's have the AC for maybe about 10
The
minutes.
other one.
10 minutes.
The last one.
You get this idiot. I was we're in the same room in Dubai.
Oh, you guys went?
Yeah, and you know when we were home.
I they wait where this comes.
He
Oh,
say,
Paris,
no.
shit.
Is that what the AC conversation? Dubai go say, in Nigeria, you say, me I like AC. Because I like AC. I like make everywhere. I like everywhere they chill.
Let him land.
When we reach Dubai, the ACs are not like the hotel we're in. The ACs are not their central units, right? Yeah. So where the thing they blow from, you know, go know. You get you all now hide for cover. You get. I go on AC. This guy will say, "I want this room too cold." You go off. What the?
You don't land.
Now you say, I have allergies.
Yeah.
I have allergies. So if the AC is too cold, I start sneezing.
You don't land.
And it can trigger a whole thing.
Good.
I go check now.
There's a trend now, gentlemen. You know, there's a trend. People are beginning to lie too much on this table, and I won't stand for it. So all of a sudden, you don't forget. See amount of drugs where I carry when we travel.
Oh, you are sick.
I left this country.
Yeah.
With
the podcast you recorded
Because you buy Ziprotan.
I left this country with, in fact, I they chop the drugs. Make I don't reach airport. Make I don't talk. Say your temperature is not. Your temperature is not. You understand? We can't reach. You can't the on AC. I see you go on the AC. Run. Go enter on that TV. He said no. Off your shirt. Off your shirt.
What's happening here?
Outside is hot now.
I thought that I like to be shirtless. Yeah. And they wear my full this thing. And this is not Canada. This is actually Dubai.
Yeah.
Do you get? So yeah, but that's an aside. I feel like in football, it's never as bad as it is. It's never really as bad as it is. I think United are broken. That's the word that's been flying around now. I think that there is something that needs to stop and start again, not continue. Which is what I think Ten Hag has to realize, that the team will be halted, and he has to literally start to put the wheels in motion once more. The players that will potentially have caused him trouble aren't going to be there. Pogba, in my opinion, has been, and this is a self-fulfilling prophecy, has been a virus at the team. And that's not because I personally, I've never met Pogba before. If I meet him, I like his lifestyle. Happy go lucky guy. But I find a guy that is selfish to the point where
if things are not going his way, he really doesn't care about so many other things.
The entire,
maybe not deliberately destroy things, but because things are not going his way. Yeah, but because things are not going his way, he's going to
he will destroy the whole
institution,
the whole goal of what we're trying to do.
And then Raiola just keeps talking.
Raiola will do what he do.
Does Raiola do the same thing with Zlatan Ibrahimovic?
You see, no, I think
that is a very fair question.
No,
that I've never actually thought of. That's the truth.
No, but he doesn't now.
Yeah.
No agent in the world is that mad. You are my bread, right? You are my bread. If you tell me I don't like something you said, I'm not going to say it again.
So you see, the only reason that is happening was because also Pogba intentionally was using I need to have a leverage.
Yeah, he's
that kind of thing.
It's easy to say,
it's easy to tell the guy about stop that nonsense.
Don't say
stop that nonsense.
I mean,
absolutely stop.
Yes,
I read. I think it was Paul Scholes who said he fired his manager. Fired his management early on in his career. Just fired him. I'm going to be at United for all my life. When they bring a deal, I'll look at the deal. If it's fair, I'll sign it.
You know, I didn't believe everything about Pogba being, a problem in the team and having, disagreements with Mourinho until two things. The video that came out then on the training ground where Mourinho was trying to talk to him and, his countenance. And then the second one when I think it was after a game. I think something happened where, was it that time that he tweeted or something like that?
And it was during the game.
It was during the game. And then there was an interview. Because he was not playing. And then it was an interview and he said, if I say anything, I'm going to get fined. And then later, Mourinho said, in 2 years that I've been here, only once have a player been fined. And that was Martial for coming late to training or something. So that clearly is a guy that understands his power in the media. Yeah. Understands his power in the media and is willing to use it to... that kind of thing.
He was throwing it around. So I'm happy that he's gone this summer. I'm happy that, I think that, I honestly think that.
But where is he going?
For me, I don't care. Whose business is that?
One more thing, though. I feel
like him.
I like him too.
Just sign him.
The person in charge.
The funny thing is, Chelsea can sign him. You see, when it was still Abramovich, funny thing is, Chelsea could have signed Pogba and everything would have gone well. And I think the reason is, I was going to use Chelsea as an example for my last statement as well. Because with the kind of players, right, that we saw that with Pogba at Juventus. If you have enough quality players and everything is going well, it doesn't have a problem. That's where Pogba's problem is. If things are not going well, results, his performances are being criticized all the time, things are not just going his way, he becomes a big problem. At Juventus, everything was going fine. They were winning games, so no issues. Which also is what I was going to say about Ten Hag and when he starts at United. He almost needs to have a Thomas Tuchel effect. And for that to happen, the kind of players they sign, I see there's a head scout, whatever that has left. The kind of players they sign going forward will be very important.
Which is what I was about to say, that the head of recruitment now has to play a key role. Because, for instance, at Liverpool, sometimes you see Klopp, for two players, I would mention, two players, Van Dijk and Keita. Klopp waited 6 months for those guys. Yeah. And he didn't move an inch.
Yeah.
There were others where, when he didn't get the first one, he got the second one. Like for Werner, it was Werner first, then Jota second. So there has to be somebody where they work in tandem.
Yeah.
This is another problem that I think that I find now. When something becomes successful, people try to
model
use it. People try to model it like the people that did it had a firm and a finite plan. I think that Liverpool's biggest plan was, we have a new manager now, and what he wants is what we will lean to. But also, people forget that when Liverpool just signed Jurgen Klopp, there was a back and forth between him and the guys that were recruiting for him.
There was one.
They were at loggerheads.
Yeah,
as to who made the final call on transfers.
Mm-mm. I think that happened. Yeah,
there was a problem as to who made the final call on transfers.
Which transfer was that?
Bro, I think in the first 2 years or 1 year,
I don't know if the details are 100% correct, but I think something happened.
I'm fully aware that when he took over, Michael Edwards has always been the guy in charge of transfers, and he's just leaving this season.
You're just following your Johan as a Liverpool fan. There was a documented problem. It was becoming. It wasn't a chaotic problem, but there was a point where it was almost as if there was in fact, I use the word, there was a transfer committee. And Klopp kept being asked about this transfer committee and who signs off on the deals.
Yeah, I think that happened.
So, but then, was there in that 2 years, was there any deal that you can remember that happened without him sanctioning
Which is why you need to listen to my next point. My next point.
But there's no way for us to know that 100%.
No.
Go back. You can Google it.
Okay.
There was a transfer committee problem when you're on Klopp. He answered questions about it very often. What Klopp did, which is my next point, is that you have to also be strong-headed to want to achieve success personally. Mm-hmm. Which is why Klopp is actually a stubborn guy.
See, bro, if you are stubborn, forget this stubbornness thing. Mourinho was stubborn. See, if you are stubborn and the management don't give you the free hand to control things, they'll kick you out and you to fail.
Listen.
Stubbornness doesn't really matter in a very difficult environment.
Listen, when Mourinho went to United, had they waited 18 years without a trophy?
No.
everything United are going through now, Liverpool had gone through twice over. When they arrived at Klopp, they had a feel of trying and experimenting. For God's sake, Liverpool had Roy Hodgson as manager. Liverpool had Charlie Adam. Liverpool had Dosena.
Who be Charlie Adams?
Charlie Adams now.
Player.
Why you
Player.
saying
20
player?
million.
No, I'm mixing everything else and
20 million.
I just say manager.
yeah.
Stuart Downing.
They had Kenny
That was
Dalglish.
Downing.
They also bring
Stuart Downing.
Sir Kenny Dalglish.
They brought-
You know
they
what?
brought- So they had
There's
had
another guy I'm trying to
everything
remember.
United
Brendan
had
Rodgers.
gone through
No,
now.
in the midfield.
They had gone through their own fair share.
Akilani.
No,
So-
Jay-
one
nah,
ball
Jay
guy.
Spearing.
When Klopp came,
Oh my God! How can you remember Spearing?
Spearing was from the academy.
He
though.
was starting games.
Baba, there were things that happened at
Shambles.
Liverpool that if you
You
go
could not
back,
believe it. The kind of players
It's the
that were
same thing that's
starting.
happening at United
That's why
now.
they will play Chelsea. They will chop 3.
You-
The kind of players that were starting. I'm like, what's this?
it's the same. It's the same thing. I mean, there was a guy called Dosena.
Yeah.
but-
Martin Rodriguez
you
was
see-
a star.
yeah.
They
No,
have
but
gone
Dosena
through.
scored
They have
against
gone
Madrid
through the
and
same thing.
United.
They have gone through the same thing United are going through now. But the difference, there's a difference still. The difference is that United, it feels like United is self-inflicted. Like
You don't know, or for sure,
overly.
for sure,
Absolutely.
You know why? Because when Liverpool were going through that problem, they didn't have the kind of financial muscle United had.
Yes.
So if Liverpool had financial muscle, they probably would have gotten out of that problem early.
Earlier, yeah.
But United have kept, because the thing is, the difference is that United have kept spending money. They're still spent,
They actually
they
spent
have still
probably just
they spend more than anybody.
less than Man City, I think.
No,
They spend more than
They-
City.
Since 2000, they spent more than
That's why.
City.
That's why I always find all those ridiculous takes about the owners. I don't think people are even protesting for the right reasons.
No, it is
Because I keep hearing they are not spending.
no.
Do you understand?
I think anybody that says that is not.
But
is not,
that
is not
is
being
what
honest.
people when they say Glazers out.
They're
What
not-
are people talking
So
about?
so let's not debate from me. So you go back to Jurgen Klopp. There was a problem about transfer. Jurgen Klopp ultimately won that battle, but it also goes back to Liverpool being fed up. We just signed a manager. What is the gain in not giving
backing
him the absolute control to wield his big stick the way he wants it, when he wants it, and how he wants
It
it?
wasn't because they were fed up only. It was also because, like you said, they didn't have the financial power.
Yeah,
So if you fire this guy, bring another person, how much money do we have to give
and,
him?
and also true. Also, at the time they brought Jurgen Klopp, you have to realize that the top managers were not waiting. They were not waiting around. They were not waiting. All the
It was
managers
also
were
the guy they
engaged.
could find. Even if those ones were available, going,
You know,
this money.
Well,
So-
he also wanted the job.
So
He wanted
so
the
I think
job.
with Ten Hag now is that for me, I find that Ten Hag's personal drive will be the most important thing. You
I
know,
think the environment too is also very important.
Now,
The
because
environment is very important.
everything is aligned for him now.
You're not so sure. The media is
No,
making it
you want
sound
to
like
believe.
that. Yeah.
No. Aside the
Bro,
media, you want
bro.
to believe that with everything that's happened at
You've
United,
learnt.
you don't go in there to sign a deal as a coach and you don't protect yourself
Bro.
with everything that you want. And
Louis
you
Van
need.
Gaal said, "Look, don't go to United. You get he's a Holland. I'm sure they would have put a call together. Like I need some insight on this thing.
Yeah.
He's not better than Jose Mourinho. He's not better than Louis Van Gaal. You get the only guy he's better than in United's last 5 managers is only
And at the time, Moyes.
and at the time
I
Moyes.
don't
Yeah,
agree
yeah.
that it's better than
No,
Moyes.
at the time.
At which time?
No,
at
no,
the
no,
time
at
they
the
hired
time,
Moyes.
yeah.
I don't agree. It's better than Oli. The reason I don't agree is, see,
At the time,
the
Moyes was
comparison
hired.
between these coaches that have been at top clubs and the ones that have been at
Exactly.
smaller clubs is not entirely fair.
Exactly.
You're not
That's what I'm
sure what
saying.
these guys can do
Moyes
if you
was-
give them the time.
Moyes made
I mean,
Everton
Jurgen Klopp was at
the
Liverpool
fifth
for
best
5
team in
years.
England.
You know
The
what would have
fact-
happened
with
if
20
Moyes had
million.
Man U for 5 years?
The fact is, in hindsight, Moyes would have done the right things, right? Because people say you can't say that. I can say it because over time he has done the right thing with West Ham.
Which-
So he has proven
which-
that
I mean-
he has proven that he's still competitive with ideas, right?
And at West Ham, he was really ruthless because, see, the frontliners for West Ham were Hala, Yamolenko.
But don't forget,
kick them out.
but don't forget, it was the second coming
Yeah.
that they gave him the power to be ruthless.
Yeah. Yeah.
In the first coming, they treated him like shit.
So
and
you
he
see,
left the team.
money-
No,
you see-
the first coming was all about staying.
So you
in
see
the
this thing
league,
now.
actually.
So you see this thing now.
It's semantics.
Let's go back
It's
to
like shit.
Let's go back to
Because they
United.
fired him.
Let's go back to United.
You don't want to
Let's go back to
you.
United. Money is a powerful element. It is easy to say everybody must have learned their lesson. United. So now Ten Hag, you have to give him the time, the authority, everything. But money is a powerful element. Once money is involved, the people at United might look at it and say, see, Ten Hag, with all due respect, we know that you have the plan to do a very big job, but this your plan is shunting our plan to make money now. So please
And
get
Ten
out.
Hag, how much has he spent ever
I just
in his
don't.
life?
I just don't see no.
I don't see it happening. I'm just saying. it's just,
The problem I find with when people say, we brought Tola on the podcast, and Tola made maybe one of the most fantastic points. I think we have to recall that episode for the ones who missed it. Is that you need personality at a big club? That's when I watch him, when I see him, I think he's got personality, right? I think that you can wield your personality in different ways.
I think he has swagger.
Jose Mourinho is very, very front, foot on the gas, forward. He's charismatic by nature. I don't think Ten Hag is the most charismatic guy, right? But I think that there's a guy that knows what he's doing, and he's not a kid. He's 52. Jigga.
Kid.
Yeah.
Mourinho was 53 when he was hired at United that time, so there's no much difference between their ages actually. But at least
That was like his fifth big job.
I know. I'm just saying that.
Don't you age is a mute point.
Age is a mute point.
In that.
But the point is that Ajax is the biggest club in the Netherlands, and still one of the biggest clubs in the world. The pressure that comes with managing Ajax
is high, but Man United is different.
Listen. The pressure that comes with managing Ajax as a football team, as far as the demands of the football team, is the same as Manchester United.
I was hoping you won't say it.
Listen,
It
I
can never
disagree.
be.
listen.
Hold on.
Let me land.
All you keep
It can never be.
Listen.
I don't agree.
No, the difference is, listen. That's why.
The commercial side
Hold
is
on.
round.
It feel like Porridge day mouth before you talk.
Hold on.
I don't know.
He paused.
Hold on. The
I didn't
pressures of managing a successful football team to get results in Holland with Ajax is the same pressure you are under to deliver results at Man United.
Let me explain
Listen,
why it's different. Let me explain why it's different.
Listen,
The level of opposition
Can you
fans in Ajax.
You don't know the point I want to make. Keep quiet and let me make the point.
No, the fans of Ajax are mostly in Netherlands.
Listen,
Now,
can you keep quiet and let me make the point?
let him make
the
the
point
point.
is, as far as getting a result goes, the pressure from the human beings that follow the club is the same.
How many are they?
Shh, keep quiet first.
How many are they?
Keep quiet. The difference is the coverage.
No, Ajax don't have.
Can you keep quiet?
Ajax, how many fans do Ajax have?
What? So
What's the capacity of Ajax Stadium?
55,000?
Let's check that.
60,000.
Let's check it.
Let's
Yeah,
just check it.
Johan
To be
Cruyff
sure,
Arena.
because you know.
So in the end, football in 90 minutes is football in 90 minutes.
Yes.
What you need to do to get a result at home, if you're Man United, to please the fan base, is the same thing you need to do at Ajax at home to please the fan base at Ajax.
Against which opposition?
Listen.
That's what I'm saying. The opposition is different.
Hey, listen. The difference is in the ripple effect that comes with a win and the ripple effect that comes after a loss as well.
Then it means that the pressure is different.
50 something.
Can you keep quiet?
No, the pressure is
United is
The
how
problem
many?
is that you think you know you don't know the points.
No, but you've not. You've had like 2 minutes now. You've still not made the point.
No, I'm not talking fast. You're listening slow.
No, I'm not. I'm listening
Listen,
well.
no.
No. The point is this: if
you
you are
think-
saying that the ripple effect of winning and losing
Yeah.
is the difference, it means that the pressure to win is not the same.
Yes, I totally agree.
No.
The lack of evidence does not.
The evidence is lacked.
That's no. That's a
What you just said. What you just said.
It's an honest. It's a for want of a better word, it is a silly point to make.
It's not silly.
No,
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Because what he just said is actually
It's
a silly point to make.
directly proportional.
You can't.
Directly-
No, it's not.
No, it is.
Listen.
It is.
No. It's
Are
not a silly point.
United?
No. Wait first. Wait. The point he made.
Wait.
Let's be sure about the point he made.
Champions semi-finals. Tottenham play Real Madrid. What they need to do to win on the day as a football team is irrespective of the name Tottenham. The players must execute the details of what it would take them to win,
Yes.
whether at Tottenham or then Barcelona or then Real Madrid.
Yes.
When they win, the name Madrid now propagates the win as a bigger win.
Can you quickly
So,
add?
listen.
We will continue, but can you quickly add? Also, what they need to win is to master the occasion.
Listen, can you,
Yes or no?
Baba?
One more.
That's
One more.
you have to-
No, it's not. You have to that
It's a
occasion.
different
You have to master the occasion as well.
It's a different point. So going back to the point of Ten Hag and he has never managed a big club at United before. I agree. But in the end, football is about good players and good management.
Absolutely. See,
Hold on. I always make the point. Managing United is like going from driving a nice fancy yacht that's very expensive to going to a cruiser. The basics of running that cruiser on water is the same thing. The difference is that the cruiser has more moving parts. So if we need to turn
this analogy doesn't really work.
Hold on.
100%. And
If we need to turn a yacht, right? If we need to turn a yacht, we turn a yacht. I want to turn a yacht to this area. I turn immediately. It takes maybe a small distance to turn. A cruiser would go. You make the same turn, but the cruiser makes it takes more time
and space
to turn.
The
You understand?
the
So what you realize,
is right, but it's not
relax.
enough in terms
It's
of what
the
you're
same
talking about.
no, principles. Let's talk about principles. Principles of playing football is the same thing.
Yes, it is.
It's the same thing. If you took the Ajax team now, what Ten Hag is doing, and called them Man United, what he has done to make the team win doesn't change. What changes is the attention that now comes with being a Man United player.
No, I
dealing with that
disagree.
tension is
You don't know what
different.
you're talking
See,
about.
You be
but
wait.
dealing with that
really
tension
have to
is
win
different.
and losing is different.
No. You have made the point. The
A
point,
brilliant point.
Wait,
The ripple effect of winning and losing is not the same.
Wait, first of all, first of all, you have made a point.
The ripple effect
The
of winning at
point-
United
wait
happens
now.
only after the
Wait.
result.
The point
in the 90 minutes.
Wait. The
Why, are
point
you
you
kidding
have
me?
made.
But you cannot
Wait.
take away
Bro,
what happens
bro,
after
bro,
the 90 minutes as
bro,
well.
bro,
We have to play the
Before
game
and
first.
after.
But we have to play the game first.
Wait, the point that you made is valid, but doesn't cover the scope of what we're talking about.
Yes.
It's like the analogy you gave about the yacht and the cruiser, right? Why I said the analogy doesn't entirely work is, for example, you're a captain. You get on a ship that's what? 500 capacity, 200 capacity.
Right.
Fantastic, you're good. You have all the skills. You're a fantastic captain. You know how to do. You're mad. And then they hand you a ship the size of the Titanic with 5,000 passengers on board. It's a completely different scenario. Why is
it different?
Let me tell you.
Why is it different?
Wait, let me finish.
Tell me.
Let me finish. Now, more often than not, the mechanism of piloting this thing is the same.
Yeah.
But wait now.
The emotions of it, there's the
Calm
psychology
down.
of it.
The
emotions
mechanism
different.
of piloting it is the
Principle
same.
doesn't encapsulate
Wait,
emotions.
oh God bless you. What you are saying,
doesn't-
your point
principle is logic.
Your
Principle
point
is maths.
You get it is.
Then there's the biology.
the
practicality of the principle.
Yes,
Yes,
is theory. There is
Listen,
practical.
are you
kidding me?
Listen, I'm not kidding you. I'm saying you said nonsense.
I didn't say nonsense. You cannot tell me I'm saying nonsense because
He said
the
nonsense.
pressure of
No,
winning at
no.
Ajax is not like United. Don't tell me it's the same thing.
Manchester
It is not the
United
same
cannot
thing.
throw away
It is
a
90.
Champions League semi-final.
It is
My Ajax did.
it is
My brother,
90.
they were still
It is
celebrating.
90
They were
minutes, but it
celebrating
is
for
different
it.
pressure.
No,
It is
What
the
are you
same
telling me?
the same mechanism of passing the ball,
Yubi.
controlling the
Boy,
ball.
you
Yubi.
principle
But it's different.
pressure.
Listen,
You be wait.
listen.
Let me ask you this question.
Don't tell me
Let
about
ask
this.
you this
Wait,
question.
no.
You be wait.
Listen.
Ajax.
I'm here.
Ajax had that Champions League run that was upended by Tottenham in the semi-final.
Yes.
Tottenham scored 2 last-minute goals.
3.
What? Or 3? I can't
Came
remember.
back 3.
What was the media narrative around Ajax?
Praise them, fantastic
If
team,
Manchester United play so well and throw away semi-final last minute,
annihilation.
what are we going to?
When does
Let me ask
listen,
you a question.
Can you
Quick question.
can you keep quiet first?
No. Quick question. Quick
it.
question.
Make it quick.
They take you to Sky Sports. Wait, quick question.
Yeah.
They take you to Sky Sports. Maybe they don't even tell you say it dey happen. Today that your boss say, please. There's a
I'll be at the airport.
There's a plane waiting for you at the airport. 10 p.m. tonight. They take you to Sky Sports tomorrow morning. You see, everything you are doing here, it is basically the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
You just need to go there and speak and talk and make sense.
No.
Let him finish. Let me finish.
Yeah,
It's the same thing.
It was a quick this thing.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing.
I say it's quick.
Make talk make sense. That's the same thing you need to do. The same mechanism, the same principle. But that principle does not negate the fact that it is a different
Level of pressure.
platform, different level of pressure, which you have to be able to master and get a control of, to be able to perform.
Which now speaks about personality. Which goes back to the point I made.
You be just agree with him.
But what that means is that it's not the same.
You have to master the occasion.
You have to master the occasion. That's what I said.
No, you don't.
It's not the same thing.
But if you play back the episode,
you be never lose this argument.
no.
And it's bad.
You be never lose
Because
this
I don't
argument.
like actually saying the same thing.
No, I don't know that argument to
pointless.
You get for saying the same thing.
Yes.
No. If you make a point that is to be honest doesn't stand on any leg, I am going to attack it.
No.
Hold on.
This guy.
Hold on. No, you didn't have a point, so don't find yourself. You didn't have a point. You made a shite point.
I did not make any shite point.
You
said
hold on.
You said the pressure of winning.
Hold on.
It's based on
enjoying this
personality.
conversation.
Hold on.
It's heated, but it's also funny.
Hold on. If I go to Sky tomorrow, the basics of doing the job doesn't change.
Obviously.
I need to prepare well. I need to master the script. I need to have knowledge of what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Then I have to deliver.
Yeah.
It doesn't change whether you're on Sky, whether you're on BT,
Yes.
whether you're on LTV.
Yes.
Right?
Shout out to LTV, by the way.
I don't shout out to them.
Yes.
The difference is you realize immediately that you are going to be broadcasting to an incredible audience you've never reached before.
One.
Two. The hopes and the expectations of your generation is lying on your head.
Two.
Right. What you now have to
No,
do.
it's still plenty. You also need to add the fact that your own personal goal, your own personal dream, and the potential of it finally happen.
Right.
Is also part of what you have to play.
Right.
It's also part of the pressure.
Absolutely.
You
You will almost definitely vomit before the show.
Listen, I won't. Right.
You can never tell until you get
You
there.
get it. But the point is that to everybody you can have multiple reasons why the thing can go wrong.
Yes.
But the fundamental thing is that all those things don't change the role of what you have to do. Deliver.
Yes.
Knowledge. Prepare.
But what it changes is the occasion.
Yes, now.
What you have one job, and that one job is to focus on the role, not the occasion. If you can do that successfully,
Yes, now, if you can, yes, true. If you can do that successfully.
You
are speaking like the world is perfect. The world is definitely perfectly round.
I am telling you what I'm telling you is your one job. It doesn't have anything to do with rectangles and round.
Well, your one job is not what happens on the pitch.
What the
Unfortunately,
job that Ten Hag has
is not
Listen,
limited
Why
to
do
the
we?
pitch.
Why do we? Another question. Why was that boy's name? The boy that played left back for us against Ghana qualifiers, Bassi.
Yeah.
Why do you think he was shite?
Bassi, you can't sleep.
Why was he shite?
Excellent
The occasion was bigger than him.
Watch him in the Scottish League.
Period.
That's his business.
Yeah, Rini
The
said he watches
occasion
him.
was just
I
bigger than
watch him.
him.
I watch him.
Period.
I watch him.
You see, that's the job he failed to do. The one job,
Which is what we're saying.
We need to move on, actually.
Ten Hag has not experienced.
He can swallow
Listen,
you. That's what I'm saying.
listen. Which is why are you deaf?
No, we are not.
Right.
See,
Because you're not deaf, you hear what I'm saying.
You're actually not listening to us as well.
No.
That's the problem.
You are not making a good point.
I'm making a good point.
No.
You cannot tell me that the pressure is the
this
same.
argument will never end.
But you make a shit point.
No, I didn't make a shit point. Don't call any point shit.
No, but
It's a different opinion, it's a different angle.
No, it's a shit
not
point.
shit.
No, it's a shit point.
Because your own point too, by saying that Ajax and United are the same, is shit.
No, I agree.
Absolute bollocks.
Don't understand.
If you make,
Again, I want to take.
if you make a
First
shit,
of all, I want to take.
very relax. If you make a shit point, right? I analyze it. I'm like, this point is absolute BS. You get? I have to be fair to the people listening to us and say, I think that point is a shit point.
What you just said.
When you are in an argument and you see that okay, you're not really making point, people are making point. You're meant to keep quiet to respect those that are also watching.
But I kept saying, you should listening. You should listen.
There's nothing else.
You see, I want to take.
Go back to it, and I'll end this with this, right?
No, you are not.
No, I'll end it on my path. You understand?
Okay, then you go
because
next.
in the end, the only people that are giving you leverage is what Rufai has said because he also made a shit point.
I made the point Rufai expanded on.
Hold on. In the end, the principles of coaching a football team. Just in case you don't know it, I'll remind you what the point is.
See, can
you hold on? Because after this, I will leave 5 minutes and not say anything.
It's impossible.
The principles of coaching a football team would never change, whether it's at Madrid, Barcelona, Man United, or Tottenham.
Because that's mathematics. Fine.
What changes is the size of expectations and the club. If Usain Bolt needs to run 9.26, I mean, what's the record?
5.
In Ojolegba or Tokyo, the distance will never change. The occasion changes.
Yeah.
The media attention changes.
Surface, all.
What Ten Hag has to do is stay true to the things that have made him successful up until this appointment. If he can master to do that, everything else will follow. The moment he stops and recognizes that because there is a bigger audience to appeal to and tries to tweak the fundamentals of what has made him successful, then he starts losing his way.
Look at you.
Alright,
I go forget.
So when you come and tell me, when you come and tell me
I understand what he's saying.
that no, you don't understand it, because you won't make the shit points you made
No,
before.
Yubi, what you are failing to acknowledge. What you are failing to
Make I don't forget.
See, Yubi, what you are failing to acknowledge is there is one key statement that we've made, that managing Ajax and managing Manchester United is different. You've made you use the word expectation.
They're different fundamentally because their names are different. Yeah, expectations are different.
Yes, the
and
expectations are different.
But what I told you from the get-go is that football doesn't change in 90 minutes.
No. Now I want to take
Nobody
you
has
on. No. Wait. I want to take. Wait. I want to take you on that point. When you keep saying the principles of coaching here and coaching there, or the principles of playing here and playing here will always be the same, it's not true. You see, the principles of coaching at Ajax, for whatever, and you make the last thing you said now is, if all he needs to do is stay true to what has made him successful up until this point, and everything else will follow. That's not true also. You see, I always talk about the fact that for me, life is about levels. You are Ajax, that's a level, and you have been successful there. You move to United, that's a different level. More often than not, the next level you move to would require a lot more than what you used in your previous level. So if you go to your next level and you think all you need to do is stick to the things that made you successful in your previous level, there's a big chance that you are not good enough for that next level.
It's ambiguous.
And look,
absolutely.
I'll break it down.
What is ambiguous?
No problem. I'll break it down. Wait.
I
can
bet that you don't understand what he's saying.
Let him finish now.
I'll break it down.
It's ambiguous. You can't talk about level. It's like
I'll break it down.
It's tantamount to
and I'll break it down. I'll break it down.
All right.
Civil engineering also has its fundamentals in mathematics.
Here we go.
Yes or no?
Yeah.
When all the while you have been talking, you said that's mathematics because we all believe 2 plus 2 is equals to 2. Theory.
Yeah.
But when you go
Who said that? I said that.
Sheyi.
But when you
go to a higher level of mathematics, you realize that 2 plus 2 doesn't have to be 4. Your 2 plus 2 might be 4, mine might be 6, his might be 11.
In which mathematics?
I will still be all correct.
Okay.
If you've done civil mathematics,
2 plus 2 will always be 4, please.
Now.
I've never seen what 2 plus 2 will be.
Shebi, you say you understand at the top.
Wait, I've never seen what 2 plus 2 is 4.
Down.
Go ahead.
Civil mathematics, engineering maths, when you get there, we can answer the same question, arrive at different answers, and we will both be correct.
Yes.
We can answer the same question, solve all the way down, have different steps at different points, and we'll still be both correct.
Yes.
People who have done engineering, maths, civil engineering will understand what I'm saying.
Yes.
Now, I said that to say that if even in mathematics, 2 plus 2 would always be 4.
Mathematics is not
then
football.
Let's now come to football, right? And you use Usain Bolt. If Usain Bolt is going to run 100 meters at Orile, the distance doesn't change. And he's going to run 100 meters somewhere in VGC. The distance doesn't change. Maybe the occasion changes. But believe me when I tell you that what Usain Bolt will need to do to prepare for the Orile race is different from what he will need to do to prepare for maybe the 100 meters in London or the 100 meters in VGC.
I don't agree.
Because why is that? Because even the terrain is different. Yeah. Even the ground is different. Why do you think we say that? Why do you think we say that some foreign players, even Nigerian players who play outside,
Hold
come
on,
here, and they
hold
can
on,
adapt.
hold on.
So
The
even
basics
that,
are the same.
Hold on,
even
hold on,
that
hold
is
on.
not entirely
There's a
true.
track.
That the basics
There's a
and
track,
the principles
Abi.
that you
Yeah.
need is the same.
They're going to make the track.
It is not entirely true.
Bro. The
I don't
problem
know if you get what I'm saying.
no,
Even the principles you're saying is not entirely true.
You
Because with different things, the things that you need to get it done will be different.
you are close to making a good point, and I have to admit for
You are a bullshitter, the highest of them, on the same level, on the same level
I told you,
as a certain
you
big.
be
E for
never
effort.
lose an argument.
E for
Get
effort.
that?
E for effort.
He said E for
You were
effort.
close to making a good point.
He said,
Because
yeah.
in the end, football
I'll spin
and
it.
mathematics
I know
will
how to
never
spin
be
it
the
on.
same thing.
But that is literally what you're trying to do.
Listen,
You're trying to equate it to be the
That's
same.
what you're trying to do,
you talked about
and that's
mathematics.
what we have been saying. You're
The
trying to say this is how it is. This is
the
how
fu-
it will always
the
be. I
fundamentals,
was telling you, no.
The fundamentals of playing a football game and winning, whichever way you used to win it, in 90 minutes.
What if the other team? What if the other team too can have their own way of winning too, and it supersedes your own way of winning? What do you want to do?
You know, this thing is not so hard. It's not so
Yeah,
difficult. You cannot say
We
that.
actually have a lot of other things to talk about, and I think we've done 40 minutes, right? Can you help me check? Oh,
We don't want our 20 minutes, and that's it.
We don't really have any other things
This
to
is
talk
what
about.
this
The games this weekend, Abi, Arsenal play Manchester United.
this
With
is
a
what
big chance
happens.
There's
to
actually
get to top
Champions
four.
League there's actually Champions League next week.
That one we always review Champions League now anyway.
We'll
get-
wing it.
Can
I mean.
preview it.
I think that we can easily finish this conversation with Ten Hag, and I think that I'll be satisfied with that. But it is important to mention that when you are editing this clip, you go back and listen to the thing you said that made me say that you are not making a good point, and it's actually BS. Same thing as Sheyi.
We'll wait for the audience. We'll
Abi?
wait for their comments.
No, I-
Wait for your comments. on that. I think the audience are going to have a few.
No,
Yeah.
the funny part is that as much as I love the people that watch and listen to us, I really still think that if you don't agree with what I say, or you don't agree with what Rufai says, or what Ini says, or whatever anybody says, it doesn't make it any less of a valid point.
No, but they are
No,
majority
but
now. Majority.
No. Aside from
No,
even
no,
majority,
that's-
no. I'm not even going the majority route. I'm going like
it's a shit thing.
I'm not even going the majority route. I'm going like we drop videos and people come in the comment section and make some really valid points. And
Yeah.
I
Oh,
go,
yeah,
wow,
I-
I didn't even think about that. So yeah,
Yeah, but we also drop videos in the same vein. You also drop videos and people make a very shit point. You
Of course, that
understand?
would always
and
happen.
sometimes if 100 people make the same shit point, it's not gonna. I'm not gonna say. I'm
No,
not gonna
because
say
because they are now
the
100
majority,
people.
which is what they wanted to say.
But this one you have been saying for this place, so and you knows. And you see the funniest thing is he knows.
You know the funny thing is that
He knows.
That is what I'm saying.
Why I'm
he
pleased-
can never lose
No,
an argument. You people are just wasting your time.
Why
No,
I'm
but he has lost now because he's
What, no, what I say he can never
displayed.
lose is
He
when he
displayed.
knows when he
Why I'm
knows
happy? Why I'm
that
happy?
it's
You're happy that
derailing.
what?
I'm happy that
His train is derailing.
I'm happy that I know. You see,
My own
the
is
thing
that.
the thing
when he knows he's
I'm
going
about
to do this,
the thing
the way I
about
want
making
to
a good
spin it,
point. The thing about
simple.
making a good point is that it's such a good point because it's not conventional and you can't see it.
No,
It's
it's because that's your mind.
It's over your head.
No,
It doesn't have to be. The fact that
that's
it's
a
not
lie.
conventional
No,
doesn't mean it's a good point.
That's what I
now.
keep saying on
It's-
this podcast every single
it's over,
time.
it is over your head.
No, don't
So
say that.
The fact that
No.
the fact that
yes,
it's not
Ololuwa.
conventional
Doesn't
the
mean
fact
it's-
that
it's
not
what you say is
conventional
right.
doesn't mean
It is right.
Listen.
Exactly.
That's
It can be
that's
unconventional and
I
it's
am
shite.
telling you.
Don't understand.
It can be unconventional. In this point, you made a shit point.
I did not make a shit point.
The reason why I have gone,
You go to the same church,
I
Abi?
have been less
Doesn't go
vocal
to my church.
is
Just
because
saying, just
I've seen I have seen through the argument, and I have seen that
You see it from a
you
bird's eye
are
view.
never going to accept that it has gone away from you. That is just the fact.
You see,
you
that's
are
what,
never
you
going
see,
to accept that.
That's where both of you miss it because football is never going to be about mathematics. It's never going to have the same outcome. So
But that's what you said. Now it's going to have the same outcome if you keep doing the same thing that you have been doing at Ajax.
But if you listen to the points I make and you think that you can counteract the point without understanding it, you have a fundamental issue.
no you be first of all no
Let me explain. No, I'll explain to you why. I make a point and say, football in 90 minutes, the things you need to be successful, and I've made this point maybe the 7th time now. The things you need to be successful, coach a successful football team, would not change whether the name is Man United, Ajax, Tottenham, Burnley, or Real Madrid.
I'll cut you short. Has anybody disputed what you just said? Has anybody here disputed that point you just made?
That's why you spent the last 15 minutes talking about.
No, that's the thing. What you said after was what made us
You made 2
dispute
points.
it.
You made 2 points. See, the crux of this discussion
is
two. Abi two faces. Faces Mejini. Faces Mejini. It is one. You claimed, and most people have agreed.
It's not claim, I said.
Yeah, you said. And Rifai kind of disputed with some valid or invalid points, which is up to him. But the 2 points that we have been disputing so far is this. Number one, football based on principles. The principles of football, the things that you have to do to win matches, right, don't necessarily change. They are relatively static. But what changes, you said, your own words, is the personality, right? So that tells me that
the personality to approach a job.
There is the logic. That's why I brought mathematics to it. There is the logic of it.
There's the reality and the practicality.
And then, there's the practicality of it. That is
why. And the practicality is what.
And you also mentioned
that United games we played 80 minutes.
Level of expectation. It is different.
Yes.
The level of expectation.
That's what I actually counter.
And I said that if you have one job, that one job is to ignore all the variables.
But I tell you that it is impossible to ignore. It is impossible.
You don't understand.
If you cannot do it,
no,
because life is never a straight line.
No, Yubi. Let me say it like this. It's like when they say that. It's like, I don't know. It's like, let me see the best way. They say there's no cars, no bikes, no. You have to walk from here to Adeola Odeku. I'm looking for the best way to. You have to walk from here to Adeola Odeku, and then they say the principle of walking from here to Adeola Odeku will never change. It's the same thing. Mm-hmm. Just walk in a straight line forward towards Adeola Odeku. But then also remember that it's not like when you walk from Alfred Ruwan or inside your estate. Yeah. Here, when you try to walk from here from Adeola, you are going to have people maybe stone you. You're going to have people that are going to maybe. But you see, the principles of walking from here to other is the same as walking from there. What you need to do is just block out the people that are stoning you. That's what you're essentially saying. But what we're telling you is that the fact that there are other elements involved in you walking from here to Adeola Odeku makes it a different thing, and it needs a different to be able to navigate.
He has not experienced it yet. He has not walked from here to Adeola Odeku. He has only been walking from here to
What have I told you? And I've told you that for Ten Hag to be successful, he has one job, which is the point you fail to understand because it went over your head.
You said he has one job. He has one job.
Ignore the variable.
One job.
How do you ignore?
No. I agree with that. I agree with that.
Someone who's listening.
I agree with that. Ignore whatever. While the argument, why the argument persisted, in my opinion, was because you said you kept on saying it's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. And you said something about the footballing expectations at Ajax.
It's the same.
That
was what I actually countered.
That was what made the argument.
I said the expectations of human beings to win a football game.
Yubi, are you saying three of us heard you wrong?
Three of you can be actually mad.
No.
But it's true.
No.
You understand? So
I beg.
We require you to defend.
You're chatting shit.
Let's talk about it. We can.
We're done.
Thank you guys for listening to the Hindsight Podcast, where the conversations you're having in your homes about football are had here live on the show with the guys in the studio. Don't forget to sign up on social media. Follow us on YouTube. So, of course, you get to hear more of these conversations.
Cloud. Reach out.